Hello and welcome to our 7-8 minutes of weekly Torah talk. Our guest today is Rabbi Suzanne Singer from Temple Beit El in Riverside, California. Hello, Rabbi. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very honored.
Our Parsha is Nitzavim, a short Parsha. In this Parsha, Moses describes the covenant between God and the Israelites, urging the people to uphold the covenant and honor the Torah and its commandments, so that they may be rewarded with life in the land of Israel. This parsha includes fundamental principles of the Jewish faith, the unity of Israel, the future redemption, the practicality of Torah, and the freedom of choice. The first pasuk of our parsha says, "Atem nitzavim hayom kulchem lifnei Adonai Elohechem, rashechem, shiftechem, ziknechem, veshotrechem, kol ish Yisrael." You are all standing this day before the Lord your God, the leaders of your tribe, your elders and your officers, every man of Israel. So, Rabbi, this beginning fits not just our parsha, but also the date we're at. It's almost Rosh Hashanah Eve, and we are all standing this day before the Lord our God. So, is this just a coincidence, or is there general theme that we can see both in this parsha and Rosh Hashanah?
Well, absolutely. Of course, this particular parsha is read usually right before Rosh Hashanah, or within a week or two. It definitely deals with one of the big themes of the high holidays, which is Teshuvah, coming back to God, and also renewing ourselves. But what I'd like to do, if it's okay, is sort of talk through the themes as we go through the parsha,
Sure.
kind of in order.
Let's do it.
So, of course, Nitzavim means standing, but it's not just standing in any old way, because Omdim could be standing also. Nitzavim is standing firm and kind of being ready. It's like saying Hineni, I'm ready for the next step.
Right.
And it's not something that's easy to do, to stand still. So we're told that all of Israel is standing at the mountain at this point. And that's really significant, I think, because when the Israelites were standing at the mountain to receive the Torah, it's not clear that women were included, or children. At that point, men were told to stay away from the women so they would not engage in sexual activity. And so certain feminist interpreters looked at that as saying, well, women were not included. But here it's very clear that it's women and children and the stranger that is residing with you. So everybody is part of this. And I love the Eitz Chaim commentary, which is the conservative commentary on the Torah, says that the whole of our community is greater than the sum of its parts. Each individual Israelite may be flawed and imperfect, but when all of them join together, the strengths and good qualities of each are reinforced and magnified. And this also teaches that nobody should say, it is not my responsibility. Then, of course, you said something about free choice, but we're told that everyone who is here and everyone who is not here is included in this covenant that is going to be renewed here. And of course, renewal is another important theme of the high holidays.
Yeah, and I know that some commentators even say that everybody means those who are here today, those who were here years ago, and those who will be here year from now. So it's a combination of past, present, and future as well.
Absolutely. So on the really sort of positive note for that is that it's future generations, it's people who have converted, who are also included at that point. It's perhaps even, as one commentator noted, maybe the wicked child of the Haggadah, somebody who feels distant, but they're also there. They're also part of the community. And perhaps people who are not able to be present because of physical or mental handicap. However, at the same time, the Midrash says that the Israelites are standing under the mountain and that God is going to drop the mountain on their heads if they don't agree to it. And so that's for the first time they went and got the Torah. But in this sense, we're also saying that people are obligated whether they agree to it or not. Like you and I, who are not there, are obligated as the descendants of the people who agreed to it. So on one level, you could say there isn't free choice. On a positive level, you could say, well, we're all obligated, and that's kind of a wonderful thing that we're all part of this community that strives to be better people. But there is a little bit of a, possible problem there, in that it's not completely free choice.
Well, let's call it tension. If there is a tension between our ability to choose and our commitment to follow specific path.
Now, in terms of the tshuva, of course, there is a portion here of 10 verses where the word shuv, or a form of the word shuv, which means to return, is repeated 7 times. This is after basically God says, look, if you don't follow my commandments, you are going to be punished, but you will return. So the nechemta is you're going to return, and I'm going to return to you as well as God. But it's interesting the way this 10-verse passage is constructed, because the word shuv 4 times is used to talk about the Israelites coming back to God, but 3 times the word shuv is God going to the people, or returning to the people.
To us.
So there's a mutuality there. And not only that, as some commentators have also noted, there are 2 instances of the Israelites returning to God, then there's God returning to the Israelites. Then the Israelites return to God again, and then God returns again. So this kind of dance, on the one hand, very delicate dance, which is really what the covenant is about anyway. It's dancing in a certain sense. We both need each other, God and the people. But the other is that, as Rabbi Sally Feinstein noted in her commentary for the URC, the Union for Judaism, is that repentance or return is not one step and you're done. You do some, that brings God closer. You do some more, it brings God closer. It's not done just in one fell swoop. There are different stages to returning to God. And the whole point of this, I think, of this parsha is about returning to God and how important that is.
If in Rosh Hashanah we begin this process of getting closer, this means that when Yom Kippur comes, we are already much closer than we were before, because both us and God began this process of moving towards each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, if you think about forgiveness, which is what Yom Kippur is about to a great extent, you can't have that forgiveness unless you've had a close relationship where you can really understand each other, right? There's also, interestingly, the placement of Nitzavim. So you have Nitzavim, and then the next portion is Vayelech. The Nitzavim, you're standing firm. Vayelech, you're going forward. So what are those juxtaposed? Sometimes you have to be able to stand in order to move forward. I mean, to stand firm, to be clear on your values, let's say. To be clear on your goals before you can move forward. It also makes me think about keva and kavanah in prayer. So we have keva, which are the fixed prayers and the fixed order of the prayers, but kavanah, you have to put in your own intention when you pray. You can't just...
My intention changes from time to time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then in Nitzavim, you sort of focus on Teshuvah and Vayelach, Chazak va'ametz. Be firm and strong and courageous. So first, Teshuvah, we repair our flaws, and then Vayelach, we're kind of ready to go forward and conquer the world.
Right.
Not necessarily conquer territory, but the world in terms of, achieving your goal.
I want to wish you Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova.
Well, Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova u'metuka to you as well.
Thank you.